What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. Listen to me. Listen to me really good. Because I know a lot need to hear this. Make someone always feel heard. You know, we all go through something. You know, whatever the case that may be, we all go through something. And maybe it's, someone goes through a situation that you don't understand. With that said, it's okay to ask questions. It's more than okay to ask questions. In fact, I encourage you to ask questions. Because that's how you learn. No matter what. No matter what that situation is, ask questions. Because, again, that's how you learn. Make someone feel seen. Make them feel heard. Again, you may not understand what what that situation is. And that's okay. That's more than okay. Because we only know someone's name, not their story. And we all have a 100% different, but also 100% true story about us. So keep being you. And let nothing or no one hold you back. Make sure that, like I said, if someone's talking to you and and maybe they might sound like they're low, like they're bummed about something. And maybe that situation or situations might be a situations that you don't understand. And that's more than okay to not understand. But even though you don't understand something, ask questions. To better help you understand what that person's saying. It's gonna help it a lot when you ask questions, you'll gain a lot of understanding to help somebody. Now, again, easier said than done, I know. Because sometimes people are afraid to ask questions. Again, I've had people ask me, like if I go somewhere, depending where I go, maybe I just go to the gas station and go get something to drink. When I get my wheelchair out of my truck, I've had instances where I've had people come up to me and ask, "Hey, can I help you?" And I say, I don't want to be offensive, but no offense, but I'd like to help you. And so that's what I'm saying. You never know, what somebody goes through. And it's okay to, like I said, it's okay to ask questions. Because that's how you learn. So remember that. Make someone feel seen. Make someone feel like they're heard. And you know what? It's all that have tried to help me, over time, over last 18 years that I've been driving. I cannot say thank you enough. I've had so many people, again, offer, to me, when I'm somewhere and say, "Hey, can I help you do this? Can I help you do that?" I appreciate it. And a lot of times I'm on that thing, I'm on where I say, I got it, and that I don't mean that as a to be rude. It's just like, because I've done it so much. I've done that so much with, putting the wheelchair in my truck or taking the wheelchair out of the truck. That's what I'm used to. But my point is, make someone feel seen. Make someone feel heard. Because again, there are so many people out there that they don't feel like they're heard. They don't feel like they don't feel like they're seen or they're heard, and they feel like it's just, they feel like it's just a brick wall, like nobody sees them. Nobody hears what they're saying. And I get it. I 100% get it. But I promise you, you're seen, you're heard. And again, that's also why I keep here on this, with YouTube. Because I love to help people. No matter what you go through, you get through. Now, are you going to get through it overnight? No. Things take time to get over. Depending on what it is that you're going through. Will say, it'll tell you, depending on what you're going through, will tell you, how long it's going to take you. Some people go through hell their whole life. So it's hard for them to get over those things. Because, again, that's all they've known. A lot of times, for me, as far as I've never been on, through dates or relationship episode 1, it's because I've always gotten hurt. Now, I know not everybody is like that. But that's what I've always been through. And, after a while of going through that, for so many years of going through that, it gets to you. So, again, always make someone feel seen. Make them feel heard. And trust me, that will make a big difference. Trust me, that makes a big difference. And again, that's one thing that I always try to do with this being here on YouTube is try to make someone feel seen, make someone feel heard. As I tell you things that I've been through, like with the dates and relationship, how I've went through it. Yeah, it gets to me. It gets to me. There's no lie about that. It does get to me. But I do that. Try to help you. To go, a person who may go through rough times, I try to tell you what I've been through. So you don't feel like you're alone, And that's one thing that I always try to do. I give my experiences, I tell my experiences to you so you don't feel like you're alone, like you feel like, where you don't feel like you're just the lone wolf, we all go through, I feel like, the same things. Some of us, yes, a lot more than others. But always make sure that you make somebody feel heard. So I see you. I hear you. And yes, I am making this a working paying job because I love to help people. Again, I took off a little bit of time because I had a UTI, and usually, like I said, I'm back a lot sooner than I've been with this. But and most of the time, like I said, I'm at the hospital. And this time I was able to fight this thing on my own and not have to go to the hospital. So with that said, I still try to come back and help you as much as I can. But I see you, I feel it, I see you, I hear you. What I mean by I see you as I see your comments. And when I see when I read those comments, I try to say, okay, this is what they're going through. This is what they've been through, or this is their question. How can I make this for them to say, okay, I see you, I hear you. And sometimes it does take me a couple days to put things, in, to put something together for a YouTube video. But as you all know, at least I hope y'all know, I see you, I hear you, and no matter what you go through, I'm right here every step of the way. Now, I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate all the shares, the likes, the comments. Also, I appreciate all the subscribers. Before I made the first YouTube video today, I ended up seeing that I got new subscribers. So I appreciate y'all. I see y'all. Again, if there's anything that you would like to hear, let me know. Let me know. And I will get that done for you. If it's something that you need advice on, again, let me know and I'll get that done for you. I might not be in the same situation, I've gone through the same situations that you have. But again, I will try to, look at that situation and say, okay, these are the situations that you go through. Now I'm going to go through that situation in my mind and say, oh, this is what they're going through. This is how I would deal with it, because again, I love to help people. That's how I was born and raised. So again, I can't say thank you all enough for sticking with me through all almost 5 years, or 4 years. It's been a ride. It's been a long, bumpy ride. At times, sometimes it's been bumpier than others, but I cannot say thank you enough. I enjoy being able to, be here on YouTube and try to help as many people as I can through anything you go through, or I've also been through. Like I said, sometimes there's a lot of people that may not understand things, of what you go through or have been through. Because, again, they've never been in your situation or have been through what you've been through. And that's understandable. But it's also more than okay to ask questions. And if you would, please hit that subscribe button. That would help me out a lot too. Hit that subscribe button if you would, please. And also, if you would, please hit that share button as well. because the more that we share things, the more that we share the the YouTube videos, the more we can help somebody. This is the point I'm trying to make. So keep being you. And like I said, if you would hit that subscribe button, and if you do hit that subscribe button, and I see that you also have a YouTube channel, I will subscribe to you as well. So again, thank you all the time. I appreciate it. Keep going. Keep being you. Keep smiling. And let's get it.